Hello, myself Devansh Kolambe and I study in 10th standard in K.K.Wagh Secondary School and Junior College, Saraswati Nagar, Nasik. Here I have made a PowerPoint presentation on the topic Behavior of Earth's Gravitational Force. I have made this presentation under the guidance of Manisha teacher. So let's begin with it. The topic is Behavior of Earth's Gravitational Force. So to understand this, let's consider a scenario that imagine you are throwing a stone in upward direction in the air. Based on this scene, we are having a set of questions. The first question is that will the velocity of stone thrown upwards remain constant or will it change? So here we have to compare the stone with the basketball. Here the player is dunking the basketball in the basket. As you can notice that I have made here an arrow. The arrow indicates the maximum height as where the ball can reach. As the ball reaches the maximum height, after reaching the maximum height, the initial velocity in the ball becomes 0 and it came under the influence of Earth's gravitational force and starts its downward direction towards the Earth. Therefore, the velocity of the stone thrown upwards will change. The next question is, why doesn't the stone move up all the time? Here we have to compare the stone with the player. You can see the game of pole vault. Here the player uses the pole to push himself upwards from the barrier. As you can notice that the player takes help of the pole to push himself up. As the player here take the help of the pole, he is exerting the force in the upward direction. At the same time, the gravitational force also acts on the player in the downward direction. So both the forces cancel each other and therefore the initial velocity of the player becomes 0 and therefore he starts its motion towards downward direction. Therefore he falls down. The next question is that why does it fall down after reaching a certain height? Here you can compare the stone with the ball. As you can see, our favorite player and our ex-captain MS Dhoni is hitting a 6. Here he have hit a huge 6. As you can notice that the ball after reaching a maximum height falls down. After reaching a maximum height, the initial velocity of the ball becomes 0 and therefore it has no force to go upside and therefore it falls down. The next question is that what does its maximum height depend upon? Here you can see Rohit Sharma hitting a huge 6 where the ball had gone outside of the stadium. So here you can compare the stone with the ball. As you can see that Rohit Sharma had applied a huge amount of force to hit the ball and as the force is in large amount, the ball had gone outside of the stadium. Same is with the stone. If the force is high, then the maximum height is also high. Hence, we can conclude that the maximum height depends upon the maximum force. The Earth attracts every object towards itself because of the gravitational force. The center of mass of Earth is situated at its center, so the gravitational force on any object due to the Earth is always directed towards the center of the Earth. So this was all about the topic Behavior of Earth's Gravitational Force. Thank you.